video so that you would be on the screen. But Aygrim, I think we're ready.
Thank you that you are with us. Today we will have Hindi with Pragna from India. She used to be here in Almaty in spring and summer 2019, and she conducted lessons for us offline. We're very glad to see you again, Pragna. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome to start.
Should I start? I'm sorry, your voice is not so audible, Kiran.
Okay, let me try to read it with my earphones.
Oh, okay, Alia. I mean, I saw the message. So hi everyone. Yeah, I'm like super happy to be back on Language Mixer. I only regretted that why I wasn't part of Language Mixer earlier. I actually joined Language Mixer through an Afghan friend from Kaznu actually. So coming back to today's Hindi. So I'll be teaching like basics of Hindi, and you can ask me questions, anything you have regarding India, like you any questions, because I know a lot of people just watch, have opinion on India based on the movies, the Bollywood. But Bollywood actually is just Hindi. So just a second. So I think I'll continue more in English, or my Russian is so bad now because it's been 1 year I left Kazakhstan. So my Russian is so super bad. So I can say like, should I continue? Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah, perfect. So I'll start with the basics. Like we have so many letters in Hindi. We have like 54 letters. So I don't think I should be teaching you guys the letters because it would be impractical. I guess I don't find any use of learning letters because it's just basics we need to know. Maybe one day you guys will come to India and it will be helpful for you guys maybe. So we can do the starting like the greetings maybe. I think you all know what's the greeting. It's namaste in Hindi. But namaste is like super formal. So we don't have an informal. Like in Russian, you have privyet. We don't have a privyet. We just have zdrasche. That's it. For privyet, we just say like hi. I think it's because of the British. Yeah, we just speak a lot of English now. So let's start. I'll just share the screen. Just a second. You guys can see the screen? Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so before that, let me just say that Hindi is like, there is a language called Sanskrit, which is like the old language in India. It's one of the oldest languages in the world actually. So the Hindi comes from Sanskrit. So we can say it's more like informal language. And it's just not India, like more than 15 countries speak Hindi, like Maldives, they also speak Hindi. There are like 20 countries they speak Hindi. And in India, mostly like the northern part, like the Severna part of India speaks Hindi. And the south, we speak different languages. Like I speak Telugu. Hindi is not my Rajnoisic. It's second language actually. I guess I can start with the basics. So hello and hi would be namaste. That is a very famous word in Kazakhstan. And then how are you would be आप कैसे है? I think it would be better if you guys unmute, and I guess you can also repeat after me, I guess. Would that be okay? Oh yeah, so you can say आप
आप
आप कैसे
आप कैसे आप
है?
कैसे आप कैसे
आप
कैसे है
आप कैसे
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 है?
है
है
The है is like, you know, tochka, like the end. It doesn't have any meaning. It's just the end of the sentence. So आप is like you. Kaise is how. So in English it's how are you, but in Hindi it goes like reverse. So aap is you and kaise is how. So it's you how are in English, which doesn't make sense. Yeah. So aap kaise hai is how are you. It's more like a form. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want, you can repeat again.
आप कैसे है आप कैसे है
तो है
Yeah, this would be like the politest form you guys can do when you come to India. So when you want to reply to it, it would be मैं ठीक हूँ.
मैं ठीक हूँ
मैं is me, I am.
मैं ठीक हूँ
ठीक is okay. Who is also another tochka, but the tochka also keeps changing in Hindi.
मैं
So
ठीक हूँ
मैं ठीक हूँ. I'll just share the screen again.
मैं ठीक हूँ
Yeah, so can you please see my cursor?
yeah
So I'm talking about this. I'm fine. You. मैं is I am. Fine is ठीक. And who. So if you want to ask again, so I don't need to say the entire sentence. I can just say like, so when we speak in Russian, it's the similar, right? We say как дела, and I say like, хорошо, ты. You just need to say ты. That's it. You just don't need to say again как дела, everything. So it becomes like tum. So I'm asking him back, like, how are you? So does that make any sense now?
yeah मैं ठीक हूँ
So you guys can reply me actually. I can say आप कैसे है, and you guys can give me your answer. Like मैं ठीक हूँ.
मैं ठीक हूँ
Yeah, I don't know who
मैं
said
ठीक
it, but
हूँ
they said it really good. Yeah,
मैं ठीक हूँ
I guess it was Dinara. Yeah. So another basic sentence would be, my name is Pragna. So I can say मेरा नाम,
मेरा नाम
your name. You can say your name.
मेरा मेरा नाम
Pragna hai. So you can say your name. Yeah.
मेरा नाम आलिया है
Perfect. Yeah. Would you
मेरा
like
नाम
to try?
जिनारा है
Yeah. I thought, do you want to try?
Sorry, yes. मेरा नाम Aitwar है, right?
Hai.
है.
Yeah. So
Aitwar
it's
है.
more like hai. Yeah. Perfect. So the next. I wanted to say about one interesting line here. So there is something called excuse me here, but in Hindi it's suniye. That doesn't mean excuse me. It means like, hey, listen. So it's like how we use sorry in Russian, like извините. So it's similar. It doesn't mean excuse me, but we use it as excuse me. So we can say suniye is like, hey, listen. So you can also use it like excuse me. And see you. See you is like, I'll see you again. That will be like, I will meet you again. Fir milenge. Okay, let's go to more interesting words. That would be, my favorite one is like dawai. in Russian. So it goes like cello in Hindi. It's like cello, cello. You can use it anywhere. You can use it like anywhere. You can be like, okay, cello, cello, let's go. Or like cello, cello, let's eat. Or like, you can even be angry and use like cello. Like, come on, can't you do this? So you can use it. It depends on how you're using it. Like the sound, like the expression. And yes is ha. It's simple, ha. So it's just ha. And no is nahi.
Nahi.
Yeah. So I think we should just go back again and check things. You can maybe I'll stop the share. And yeah, you guys can guess like what is hi.
Namaste.
Yeah, that's
Namaste.
perfect. And oh yeah, another thing. I mean, we don't actually do this. I don't know, like we never do this. We just don't. I mean, I never ever did it to anyone. Oh, hi. So we don't do this. We only do this when we are in temple, like to the god. That's it. It's
What
just
about Namaskar?
Namaskar is
When we
also
came
like,
first time, for example, in the shop or someone's house.
we just say hi. It's very weird. We just say English hi. We don't say namaste or namaskar actually.
But I mean, old people in India, they say that everyone says to Namaskar,
Yeah.
Namaste with
Yeah,
his
I
hands.
mean, it depends. Like when you're meeting your family, you just say like hi, and they start hugging. They don't do anything. They just start hugging you. And when it's like more formal, for example, like you are in a temple or in a shop, like in maybe somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in India, then you are like, yeah, namaste. But usually they start with kaise ho, like how are you? They just don't say hi. I mean, we are not hi people. We just go for hi, how are you? Blah 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 blah. And yeah, they'll ask you when are you getting married? Maybe if you're a girl. That's a common question in India. I guess it's the same in Kazakhstan too.
In Kazakhstan, people can ask, "Are you married already?" Like one of the first questions can be like, "Are you single? Are you married?"
Oh yeah, that's very common. I mean, I think yeah, I saw that after 5 years in Almaty. Yeah, it's like, are you married? We need an Indian wife. I'm like, yeah. So let's go to the next one. Is it okay with you guys? Okay. So we are done with how are you and mera naam Pragna hai. You can just put your names in that. And then let's go with yeah. Okay, like okay would be theek hai. So theek hai. It's ta.
ठीक है.
Yeah, like ta.
Like
You need to touch
puzzle.
the tongue up, like theek hai.
Take care.
Yeah, a bit something like that. Because we have some sounds like tha and ta.
Ta and ta.
Yeah, so it's theek hai.
Take care.
Okay.
Yeah. So next, let's go to whichever sentences you like. I think you guys can select now the in English. Maybe I'm hungry would be really important in life. So I am hungry is, you can say may, just may, or mujhe.
Mujhe.
These are all forms of I, like me, I. So it just changes according to the sentence. And how to know the difference between them, I really don't know, to be honest. It's just, I think you need to learn the language and you get the differences between it. It's like, maybe it's like T and V. Like you learn it in formal and formal. You learn it when you speak the language. So it's like mujhe bhook lagi hai. Like I am hungry now. Mujhe. You guys can try it. I guess.
Mujhe
Book.
Yeah.
book
Or not book. It's book.
book
Book.
Book.
Yeah, like boo, like long boo.
Book.
mujhe book
Lagi
lagi
hai.
hai.
Yeah, so hai again is the tochka here. So it just doesn't make sense. It's just like it means like it's the end of sentence. And then the another one would be like I am girl. So you can say me.
मैं
For girls, it's ladki.
लड़की
Who?
ku
Who?
ku
Or not who? Who? Ha.
who
Who.
ha.
For guys, it would be मैं लड़का हूँ.
मैं लड़का हूँ.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of sentences. Maybe you guys want to ask a question in between anything regarding it because it's a lot of sentences. Anything you want to ask? Yeah.
And by the way, judging from the previous lessons, guys, Pragna is an amazing resource of all things history and culture of India. I was actually shocked at the level of your knowledge, Pragna, because you reminded me like an old school professor instead of a young medical student, you know. So
Yeah,
please,
I studied everything except medicine.
Any medicine?
Okay, maybe if you guys don't have question, I can go for the next one.
Can we have cultural questions or should it be more?
Yeah, that would be good actually. Yeah.
Quick question. Is it true that Indians usually marry according to horoscopes?
Yeah. It plays an important role. Like,
what if you meet the love of your life, you personally?
okay.
And by horoscope, the astrologist says no, you should not marry. What do you do?
The priest will come up with some solution, you know. He'll like do this, give this much of money here, or like pray to God at this temple at this location of India and do that, do this. Actually, there is this weird thing. So, you know, the planet Mars. So Mars, so there are, according to the astrology, so there are few people who are cursed by Mars, like they have bad relation with Mars. We don't know why. I don't believe in astrology, but my mother really believes a lot. A lot. So if the person has a bad relationship with Mars, so what happens is if they marry, the husband will have so many problems, like he'll die maybe. So what they do is, it's stupid actually. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, it's recording. So yeah. What they do is like they make you get married to a tree. So all this badness goes to the tree.
Oh.
And then they marry the man, so he won't die, hopefully.
Because you believe in reincarnation, and that's the tree is also
Not like reincarnation, like all this bad relationship will go to the tree now after the marriage. And then the husband. I mean, it's interesting. Even, in China, you have a tradition where they believe like you need, if somebody is dying single, like without any boyfriend or a husband, so they make you married to a dead female. So in parts of China, they follow that. So it's really interesting. Sometimes it's crazy. I don't want to comment on that much now. So I mean, also you have the and Bollywood. So Bollywood is actually just Hindi. The movies in my language are called Tollywood, because my language is Telugu. So the movies from my languages are called Tollywood. So we have Bollywood, Mollywood, Tollywood, and so many other things in India. But people just know Bollywood, which is sad because you guys don't know my language. But it's okay.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Does everybody really love Amir Khan?
Oh yeah, he's old.
Yeah. Okay, I was just wondering about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like him, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I like him.
He has nice movies, but you should also watch the young ones. They're also good. I mean, there are a lot of good-looking human beings now. Yeah.
And I read an article about he distributed some stuff. He supported the poor people. You know?
Ah, really? I didn't.
Yes. And for example, one packet, inside the packet, poor people found money.
Oh wow, that's not true for sure.
Really?
I
That's
don't
not
think
true.
so. I don't
Oh
think
my
so, because that
gosh.
would be in news everywhere in India then.
But people didn't know that. People
Yeah,
just wanted to take the packet. After that, they realized.
It's from
Yeah.
Amir Khan.
Ah.
Wow, that's really interesting, because yeah, I don't know a lot of news about Bollywood either, because we have news from all around India, and it's so many actors, and people are like really crazy about Bollywood. So I'm like, I don't understand. I'm like, yeah, it's nice. Like, you should like them, but people are like really crazy here. For example, like if you go to Mumbai, it's a city where all the Bollywood actors live. So whenever you go there, at any time, you can just find some hundreds of people in front of Shah Rukh Khan's house. Like, Shah Rukh Khan. So in front of his house, if he's there, if he's not there, you just find like some 300 people. It's like small number of people. It's not big in India.
well, I know someone, Dinara, who stalked your celebrities when she was visiting.
Oh wow.
She saw some houses.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I've been to India about 10 times.
Wow.
Because I'm in love with India, actually. So my favorite place, Himachal Pradesh. I've been.
That's really nice. I mean, you didn't say Mumbai. I love you already.
I've been to Mumbai also, and New Delhi, Varanasi, Vrindavan, and Agra, and other places, except Eastern India. I never been to Eastern India.
Oh, have you been to Hyderabad?
Hyderabad, yes.
Oh, I live there.
Really? Wow.
Finally, someone visiting Hyderabad other than Goa, Mumbai, New Delhi. I mean, I know a lot of people traveling from Turkey, Kazakhstan. They just go to Goa and they just go back. I'm like, no, we are also here. Come
Goa
visit
is
us.
not India, actually. I mean, it's not a truly India.
There are a lot of French people, actually. It doesn't look like India.
It was a Portuguese port, as
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
Portuguese, and you see a lot of Russian people. Like, I think people speak more Russian than Hindi in Goa, I guess, yeah. A lot of Russian people. They just stay in Goa, and there is another place called Pondicherry. You find a lot of French people because it was a French colony. So it's like different countries inside India, actually. And also another interesting fact would be like, there are multiple states in India, right? So we have like 29 states, and we all have our own language. So if I go to another state, I don't understand their language. So we speak English or Hindi. But if I go to another state, like I live in Telangana, so we speak Telugu. And if I go to Karnataka, which is like beside me, they speak Kannada. And I don't understand anything, like nothing. Even the letters are different. Everything is different in that language. So when people ask, "Do you speak Indian?" I'm like, there is no language called Indian. We have like Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi. We have so many languages, but we don't have anything called Indian. So it's just crazy. I mean, a lot of people on the West think everybody speaks Indian. So yeah, we don't speak Indian. We speak languages like Hindi, blah, 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 so many languages. And I think like you guys know Kazakh and Russian. It's basic in India. People know like the Radnoizik, Hindi, and English because of school. In school, we just have English, like everything is in English. So it's like every kid in India speaks 3 languages for sure. Even I was interested. So how do you guys say 3 in Kazakhstan with your fingers? We say like this. How do you guys say it? Like this or like this? So there are few countries who do like this. We do like this, and there are few people. Oh yeah, this is even we do the same. That's nice. And I also had some interesting questions actually. So how do you make the sound of a dog in like, how do you say it if the sound of a dog?
Gaf gaf.
Gaf gaf.
Rough, right? So if you ask somebody from like India or some South Asia, if you ask what's the sound of a dog, we say bow bow.
Bow bow.
It's really interesting because you guys say rough, we say bow bow. I don't know why we say
Gaf
bow
gaf.
bow.
We say it gaf gaf.
Gaf. Okay.
Gaf,
We say bow bow. I don't know why.
We say
It's
how
a
how.
singer, right? Bow wow as the singer.
I'm sorry.
It's a singer, bow wow, isn't it?
I was thinking about Korean bao, the one you eat. They are like cake, the white cake, Korean food. So it's really interesting how it different. Even the sound of a dog is different in different languages. I was like really interesting for me when I learned that. And we have similar words in Kazakh and Hindi actually, because Kazakh comes from Persia, and Hindi also has relations with Persian, like Iran, Iraq. We have relations. Like for example, in Kazakh you have awa, and in
Weather.
Hindi what?
Wind.
Weather.
Yeah, wind. And in
Wind.
Hindi we have it hawa. In Hindi it's hawa. In Kazakh it's awa. And we have another word, pyaz.
Piyaz.
Yeah. In Hindi also it's pyaz. It's luk in Russian, and we also have pyaz and pyaz. Also, I remember kalam. It's a pen, right? In Kazakh. In Hindi also it's kalam. We have mugalim.
Naan.
Oh, naan.
Mugalim.
Naan is like bread, and we also have naan. I mean, naan is
Mohabbat.
like nice. Oh wow,
Mohabbat.
Mohabbat. Mohabbat is also in Urdu. In Hindi, it's pyar.
Okay.
Mohabbat is Urdu. I had another interesting thing about Hindi and Urdu. Hindi and Urdu are similar to listen, but different to
The
write.
meaning.
Yeah, different to write. They use Arabic. We use different letters, but they both sound similar actually.
Palau.
I'm sorry?
Palau. It means like.
You guys say plov
Plov.
or
Plov.
pulav, we say palau or pulav.
In Kazakh, palau is plov.
Yeah, plov is actually Uzbek food, right?
But in Kazakh, we say palau. It means plov.
Ah, okay. Just a second. I'm so sorry. Just a second. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I live with my sister in one room, so she just comes in. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
We didn't hear anything. Did she curse?
Oh no, it wasn't Telugu. You won't understand. She's like, "How long do you want to sit inside? It's my room." I'm like, just give me a few minutes.
Sibling stuff, sibling love.
I know. Yeah, it's irritating sometimes.
Your sister is super charming. I remember her. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any more questions, or should we just go back? Maybe. Yeah. Let's go back. I'm sharing the file. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. So these are like the basic words. You know the question words, like kak in Russian. I don't remember the rest of the words. So it's like what is kya?
Yeah.
It's kya.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when is kab?
Kap.
Kab,
Where? Kaha.
Kaha.
kaha,
Which is kaunsa? Like kakoi.
Kaunsa.
Kaunsa.
Kyun.
And kak is kaise. That is how. Yeah. Kaise, and also it rhymes with money. Money is paise.
Paise.
Paise. Yeah. Who is kaun?
kaun,
Whose is kiska?
Kiska.
Yeah, it sounds like kiss and ka. So it's, you can remember that way. Kiska. And also it's interesting, we have Hindi numbers actually. I don't have the picture, but even we have numbers. So instead of writing them 1, 2, 3 like this, we have different ways you write Hindi. I'll just maybe show how they're written. We use a lot of, in India, if you travel, so you have English, Hindi on the boards. You have English, Hindi, sometimes Urdu, and then the Radnoisic. Like if you come to my place, you will find English, Hindi, Urdu, Telugu. Like one board will have all the 4 languages. If you go to north, like Punjab, you will find English, Hindi, Punjabi. It's a different language again. So we make it a bit easy for people if you are traveling. So can you guys see writing something? Oh yeah. So even I need to check it. So do you guys want to repeat like how are you in Hindi? Anyone remembers what is Kagdala in Hindi? It's kaise? Kaise ho? Yeah, and drasche?
Hi, namaste, namaskar, but most of them hi or hello.
Kaise hai? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just share the slide with you. Now video can be. Just a second, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry again. It was my mom. Yeah. You know, I can't say no to my mom. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I know I'm like 23, but I'm like still scared of my mom. I think it's every one of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, you should eat. I'm like, okay, 10 minutes. So yeah, I was telling you about the numbers in Hindi. So this, okay, yeah, that is 1 in Hindi. Let me just try it again. Oh yeah, that is 1. And this is 2. This is 3. And the interesting shape is this. That is 4. So yeah. I mean, I was not telling you guys like to learn it. I was just showing you, like, even we have numbers different in Hindi. So, but again, we don't use it here. You just use it in like very few places. So if you come to India, don't worry, you don't find numbers like that. You just find normal numbers in English, and everything is in English. So just don't worry about that. I was just giving you pieces of information. And then in Hindi, you have dialects. Like if you come to my city, like Hyderabad, if you come here, you find it like, if you listen to it, you will be like, it's a bit rude Hindi. It's like not so perfect. It's not clean because we are like from South, so it's mixed. And we also speak Urdu and Hindi more because of the history. There were like Mughals in Hyderabad in the South. And in the north, again, you speak a more of Hindi. And also the languages in India are like different types. So you find East, which is close to China, and Myanmar, Tibet. So they have it different. And in South, we have like Tamil, Malayalam. So these are called Dravidian languages. In the north, you have Aryan languages. So I think you know this word Aryan languages because of the German history and everything. So Aryan races were considered like the superior races in the past. So these have, like, you can see the differences. When you come to South, we are more brown because it's more hot. So we are much more darker. It's like really hot. For example, winter in my place is like 15, maybe 20. Yeah, plus 20 or plus 15 is like winter. The worst is like in the morning plus 8. I mean, I remember coming back from Kazakhstan, there was in the news like, oh, today it was like plus 8 in my city. I was like, huh. I was in plus 10 and back in Almaty. I was like, huh, this is nothing. Summers are like 50, plus 50, plus 40. So it's like I become shashlik when I go outside. Yeah. Like really hot. Really hot. It's like I feel like the sun is straight on my head. And yeah, I can actually become like, you know, I go like normal. I come back like red, brown, everything possible. And then we have religions. I can talk about religions because I think I said a lot about sentences. I don't think more information on sentences. Maybe I can repeat it if you guys want, like the basic sentences. What do you guys think? Any opinion? Alia, maybe?
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I should say TK.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know it's virtual. It's like very new to me and it's kind of weird teaching
Doing
virtual.
amazing.
So yeah. So again, we can say like, how are you? It's kaise ho.
Kaise ho?
Yeah. So if you want to
Is
say,
everyone please?
oh yeah, I mean, you can unmute and just speak.
Okay, we'll point one by one so that you could hear everyone.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Is your system working, Agirim? Do you want to help
If
Pragna
you
or
can hear me,
Pragna? Okay.
can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Which one I need to read?
I was saying like, how are you? Like, kak jala?
Wait, let me find it in your list.
Kaise ho?
Kaise ho?
Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's kaise ho, and reply would be
Reply. Mentaku.
yeah,
Tam.
it would be मैं
Me.
ठीक हूँ.
Tiku. Sorry. Me tiku. Tam.
Yeah. So the another one, I guess. Tum kaise ho is like how are you? Like kaise ho. So we just remove tum, like we remove the ti part. We just go like are you? That's it. How are you? We don't use you. We just say how are.
How are?
Let me practice. Thank you, maybe. And let everyone practice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. That would be
It's up above.
Yes.
Above. No,
was
it's
up.
back where you were. Back
I'm
where
sorry?
you
Oh, okay.
It's on the screen that you had.
Just a second. I'm sharing it. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Dhanyavad.
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 Or Shukriya. It's Urdu.
Yeah, maybe.
Shukriya. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Is there another
Which one
phrase?
you want us to say?
I'm
I
sorry?
think in Hindi, not
In
Urdu.
Hindi, it's Dhanyavad. Or you,
Which
are you
other
guys
phrase?
writing? I mean, if you want, I can share the file. I guess Nilay and Mahaku are writing.
Yes, everybody's like,
And I have one question. How do
Yeah.
you say you're welcome in Hindi?
Oh, wow. We say,
Not chakte.
I'm sorry?
Chakte. Am I right? I mean, welcome to India.
Oh, no. That is a movie name, actually. Chakde.
Chakte.
I mean, please is Krupaya. Swagat hai.
Swagat.
Yeah. So, you are welcome would be, no, we just say, okay, like, yeah, all fine. Like, we just say, theek hai.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
I think there are two versions, Pragna. I think Dinara was mentioning like welcome, like bienvenido or something. And Mahoko was asking about what do you say, after you say thank you.
Okay, like the reply to thank you. We just
like
say,
no problem or not or don't mention it or something like that.
Yeah, we say theek hai.
ठीक है. Thank
It's okay,
you.
no problem. Theek hai.
Cool.
But in Russian, you have something like if I say thank you, you have
Naramarina or something.
Yeah, like you say pожалуйста, right? But it's please in English, which is crazy because it doesn't make sense when you translate to English. So I think even we don't have it like you are welcome. We just say theek hai. It's okay, like no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were asking something, Dinara?
No. Okay.
She was just suggesting how do you say welcome to India or welcome to my house?
So you say India is actually Bharat. Bharat.
What? Wait, I need to write it down.
So I mean the name India comes from Indus because of the river Indus. The actual name was like Bharat.
Wow.
Or Hindustan, like in Kazakh.
Okay, that's easier.
Yeah, Hindustan, or you can say Bharat or India. Or we say like, motherland, that is Janma Bhoomi. It's like where we are born. So the main names would be Bharat, Hindustan, which is also in Kazakh, and India.
So welcome to India would be?
Bharat mein Swagat hai.
Swagat hai.
Wow, it sounds like a song now. Okay.
Bharat mein swagat hai.
Yeah, Bharat mein Swagat hai. So you can say like if somebody is coming to Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan mein Swagat hai.
That's a cool phrase. I love it.
So what's the time? How long do we have?
We have up to 20 minutes, but usually the lesson is an hour. We started late, so another 10 minutes. Up to you.
Perfect. I just wanted to know your schedule actually.
Yeah, your mom is waiting for you to have dinner.
Oh no, she is not waiting. They didn't know. They thought I'm just lying that I'm watching a movie.
We can say hi to them.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, no, I'm really doing something. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Anna, may I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, sure.
I wanted to ask about the present for a wedding, because last year we were at the wedding, Indian wedding in Mumbai. So we didn't know what to give them as a present. Okay. So locals say you can give them some, just a cute present. It's okay, but of course, at the end, we just give them money and we said, okay, we're Kazakh. Really?
We just give them money. Like, so it depends. How close are they? So if they're like really close, you give them more money. If they're like not so close, you give them like maybe like depends on the family. So if we go somewhere and it's like we just know them, so we give them like 200, 300 or 500. Yeah.
Rupees.
Yeah, rupees, or like not tenge, like 1 rupee. 1 rupee is 5
6
tenge.
tenge. 6.
Now 6
about
tenge.
6.
Yeah. When I came to Kazakhstan, 1 rupee was 3 tenge. So you remember when like tenge became like more? I was like, wow, I'm so rich now in Kazakhstan. Because I had like dollars. So I was like, $1 was like 150. And like in one night, I was like rich. I was like, oh, now $1 is 300. I'm rich for now.
When I first time go to India, I mean, visited India, dollar cost 112.
Oh wow! When was it?
10 years maybe ago.
Because I remember dollar
9 years
70 rupees, something like that. Yeah, now it's 70, I guess. Yeah. I mean, better than Kazakhstan, I like Uzbekistan. I felt really rich. Because, I just gave like this much of money. I got like this much of money. Like, wow, this is so nice. Then, you were asking about present. So you can give like money or any gift. Anything.
So any gift, they, they asked us anything. We said, what do you mean anything?
Yeah, but
what about
we don't
gold?
give like, I'm sorry?
Gold?
Oh yeah, a lot of gold. Like they say in, Indian women have like some 10% or something of the world gold. Like they like gold a lot. A lot. I'm not even lying. Indian women have more gold than I guess some of the European countries actually. Yeah. Because they like to keep gold. Like you give them some money, they just go and buy gold, because it's actually intelligent. Because even I was like curious, why do they buy so much of gold? So my mother told me like, if you have money, you just spend it. If you have gold, it's like you have money, but you
can
can't
wear
spend
it.
it. So it's like having savings with you. So if you ever need it, you can just go and sell it. But if you have it, you don't feel like spending it. There is this famous poet called Kabir. In he's like very old poet, like Abai. He's like one of the oldest poets in India. So he always describes money as something called uh, chanchal. Chanchal means like water. It doesn't stay at one place. It just moves. So, and also some people describe money as, when you clean your hand, you get like the dirt. So they say money is like the dirt. It can go anytime from the hand. So I think it's interesting. Oh, there was also, the embassy of Kazakhstan is doing a lot of Abai's work translating into Hindi. And now there is actually a Hindi department in Kaznu. Yeah. In Kaznu, they have a Hindi department now. It's really interesting. I mean, you also have a Gandhi Park in Almaty. It's also interesting because Kazakhstan and India have like a lot of similarities because, the Silkway, like it's from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, then you have it again till India, a lot of countries. So you have a lot of cultural exchanges. Like we have similarities in a lot of things. Like, you guys also have something called Nazar, I think so. It's like the concept is like if somebody sees you, you will have like with a bad view, you'll have a bad presence. Because a lot of Kazakh families have told me. So we also have something similar. Arabs also have it.
Like
So we all have, I'm sorry?
like a bad eye?
Yeah, like a bad eye.
In Turkey also.
In Turkey also you have it. I remember you have it in Jordan, Saudi, and these countries. So it's so interesting how we all are so correlated.
And Mahoko in Japan, do they have anything similar? No, I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Mahoko is from Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi again. Yeah. That's super cool. Yeah. I always wanted to visit Japan. I'm going to talk to you later. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, where was I? I was saying some letters, and Dhanyawad is thank you. So I think you can ask me more questions because I think more sentences would be really crazy now. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions?
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure.
So according to linguistic, the languages can be separated into two categories. So the first category is several time language. So it's like Japanese and Korean. So it sounds really flat. And the second category is stress time language. So it's like English, Russian. So the sounds very dynamic. It goes up and down, up and down. So which category is Hindi in?
I would definitely say the second one. I'm guessing it.
So
because
it goes
has,
up and down, up and down.
Yeah, because it's not like in uniform. I think you can say it's like maybe I should try speaking something like
Yeah, I wanna listen.
Yeah, I can say आप कैसे हो मैं ठीक हूँ आपने खाना खाया. So I think it's going up and down. I mean, I guess because Bollywood is like a lot of music. People say like when Indians speak, it's like a song or like somebody's partying or very loud. Yeah. Again, in Telugu also, I think it goes up and down. I think in Telugu it will be like మీరు ఎలా ఉన్నారు నేను తిన్నాను మీరు వెళ్ళారా నేను పడుకుంటాను మీకు చదువు చెప్తాను మనందరం కలిసి తింటాము. So it's different. Yeah, I think it goes up and down.
And some words you say very quickly, and the other words you say kind of slow. So I think it's a stress time language. Thank you.
That's really interesting. I mean, I'm gonna read about it later. I had no idea, to be honest. Then we have a lot of things. I'm just sorry. We have a lot of, I think, about marriages. We have a huge marriages actually. Yeah. Food, a
Tell
lot.
us about marriages.
I'm sorry.
Tell us about marriages.
Marriages, it depends on the religion. Like my family follows Hinduism, so we do like traditional Hindu wedding. And there are a lot of people. I really like it because of coronavirus. There are just 50 people now. I like it. It's like the government rule. It's like I'm going to save so much of money. Because
Pragna, quick.
oh no, not now. So I mean, my last cousin's wedding, which I went, we had like 1,800 people, I guess.
Oh my god.
Or 2,000, almost 2,000 people we had.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Weddings were crazy.
And everywhere you see women wearing a lot of gold. It's nice. It's interesting. And the wedding is also long. We have so many like parties before and after.
5 days.
So
5 days. Am I right?
Yeah,
What?
5 days.
4 or
is like
5 days.
What?
4 or 5 days. One day is like main
Yeah.
day where you get married. Before you have like a dance party. You have, you know.
What
the
about
mehendi?
henna party with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mehendi. One day we just all put mehendi. One day we just put, you know, kurkuma. Yeah. It's turmeric, the yellow powder. So one day we just make a celebration out of it. We just need a reason to celebrate. We can make anything into a party. And if there are a lot of people, yeah, yeah, there are a lot. One day, like getting ready is also a day. And then the wedding day. And then after that, you have reception. And then you have like a puja, like a ceremony. And then every festival you have something or something. Like last month we had something called Ganesh Chaturthi, you know, the god who has like elephant's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we celebrated his birthday for 10 days.
I have that system.
Oh yeah, it's him. It's interesting. It's actually not Hinduism. Like it's not actually a festival. So this celebration started because of the freedom struggle in India. You know, when there was British people in India, so they wanted to conduct meetings. So if they just say we want to conduct a meeting, the British used to punish them. So what they did is they came up with a new festival. So if there is a festival, the British won't come. So it's actually the freedom movement. It's not actual festival. I guess there are a lot of interesting facts I can say. Yeah, a lot. Oh, India produces highest number of movies. I think that's obvious. Yeah. One day there are some 200 movies or something. You can check them on Netflix now. A lot of them are on Netflix.
Yeah, by the way, we have the same time zone as Netflix, so all of my Netflix subscriptions are Indian movies, like 80%.
You should watch. It's like God is telling you, Alia, you should watch Indian movies.
I love them. Well, Dinara is a bigger fan, but in general, we love them.
Dinara saw more India than me, so.
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham. That's my favorite movie.
That's my first Hindi movie. You know,
really?
when I was a kid. Yeah. It's long. It's 4 hours.
But it's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah. They're so emotional. They have so many emotions. I mean, I cried almost every movie, I guess. Every movie, I'm like, I'm crying again. I'm crying again. Yeah. And I remember, like a Russian, you know, Jejushka, he was telling me a story like during Soviet USSR. So a lot of old people watched Hindi movies. So there is this movie called Sita Gita.
Ah, yeah.
So when he went there, he was telling me, you know, everybody had tissues in their hand, you know. I was like, why? Because we all were crying. I was like, wow. And Mithun Chakraborty is very famous in Kazakhstan, in Russia, but he is not famous in India. Which
Now,
is
you mean not famous now, but before?
no, before also he has highest number of.
He's from Kolkata.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a lot of hit movies. He has a lot of movies which didn't work in India, which is crazy because they worked really good in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, disco.
Disco dance.
Disco dance.
Disco
Yeah,
dance.
yeah.
Dance, disco dance. That's.
And you have another movie, serial called Balika Vadhu, like the Anandi one. Yeah.
Yeah, Anandi. Killing.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Killing. I know the word killing, and it's strange. I mean, I don't like killing. Yeah, because we also have certain terms. I feel at this present time, we are the one who should change these terms, like Kalen, which really means in a derogatory way towards women. We have the same in India, where they are like, oh yeah, you'll get ready to get married someday, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm talking a lot about different issues now. So anything on the language we should talk? Yeah.
Culture. You know so much. We need to write ask the right questions though, because we're soon gonna run out of time. But guys, really, you can tell that Pragna has like a well of knowledge. Walking Indian encyclopedia.
Oh, no.
Except for movies. For movies, you go to Dinara.
It's very interesting. Like, I am the one in my family. I mean, family means like entire family. I'm the one who has less knowledge in history.
Yeah, right. We can tell.
So if you'll meet them, you'll be like, they're crazy. Yeah.
So what made you study medicine? Sorry.
I used to study a lot when I was young. Then the Indian exam for the medical university is like very difficult. So sometimes they say like it's difficult to get in India. It's easy to get into MIT or Stanford.
Wow. Yeah, I heard that too.
Because it's like super difficult. So I was sick when I was giving the exam, so I didn't get stipend. And I got selected to Asfendiyaro with 2 years of scholarship.
Yay.
So I was like, why not? Let me go. I really wanted to go out. Yeah.
And you learned Russian.
Hopefully a bit. So when I came, I was like 17 in Kazakhstan. Yeah, I was 17. So it's basically where I got my freedom. That's why I like Kazakhstan so much. I was in Zakrite Shkola. So after Zakrite Shkola, my parents just threw me in Kazakhstan. So I was like, I got my freedom finally. So from 17 till I was 21, I was in Kazakhstan. So it's like I grew up in Kazakhstan. So I know Almaty better than my city, because I didn't go out. In Almaty, I was always on the streets. So I know Almaty better, yeah.
But as a profession, why did you choose it?
Oh yeah, I was actually talking. So I was just very nerd. I used to study a lot, so my parents were like, yeah, do it. I had no clue what to do. So I was like, okay.
Wow, not everyone chooses medicine. That's impressive.
I was good at biology and chemistry. So I was bad at mathematics. I was so bad. So they were like, go do medicine. I was like, okay. Yeah,
I'm a molecular biologist.
Oh, wow.
Molecular biology.
I really like molecular biology. That's so nice. Yeah. You guys? You are from Almaty or Turkey? Nilay.
At the moment, I'm in Almaty.
Okay. But you are actually from Turkey.
I'm from Porto. Yeah. Originally from Turkey.
Oh, because Nilayam, there is a word in my language, which means like house of God. Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like sacred place, Nilayam. It's similar to your name.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
so cool.
Any
Actually, from river of Nile.
okay. I mean, it's a
Longest
word
river.
from, because we have a similar word in Sanskrit. I don't know Sanskrit, I just know few words in Sanskrit. So Nilai is like place where you stay, and sacred here. It's nice. It's a nice, interesting word actually.
Nice.
Any more questions, guys? Yeah. You can ask me anything, like the stereotypes, anything. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, by the way, Pragna is very good at the stereotypes. And funny also. I love how funny you are.
Could you please share, I mean, about maybe 3 or 5 stereotypes about India?
Oh,
You,
like,
I mean, yeah.
what I heard, because I am Indian, I cannot tell about like stereo. When I was traveling, people always asked me, "Do you guys dance a lot?" I'm like, yeah, like we wake up in the morning and we dance, and then we eat, then we dance, then we eat.
Oh my
we
God.
like we like dancing, but not every day. We don't dance every day. I know I do a lot of hand movements, but it's me, it's not everyone. Like my parents, they don't do this. I do this. And uh, do we all marry at young age? No, it depends on the family. Like I know people who got married at 19, and I have a cousin who is 34 and she's still not marrying, so it's okay. So it depends on the family. And do we all have so much of drama? I think yeah, we all have a lot of drama. Yeah, we all are very dramatic people. Yeah, we have a lot of emotions. Too many emotions. uh, a lot of Indians, there are a lot of people in West, like in Europe or in US, they think that Indians are really good at mathematics. A lot of them are, but few people like me are not. So maybe that is a thing, because we study a lot in schools. There is a lot of difference between, for example, Kazakhstan education and Indian education. In Nazarbayev Shkola, in Nazarbayev schools, you have like till 12. We have the same in India actually. So we have till 10. We have the main exams, and then after 12th, depending on our score in the exam, we become a doctor, engineer, blah blah blah. And yeah, people want to earn money a lot in the starting, so they do it. And the food is good. If you are a vegetarian, you should come to India. That is one. There's a lot of vegetarian food. Oh, you're vegetarian?
No, actually no, but I love Indian food.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking this is like a table, and I'm asking like you. Okay, no, yeah. Ikram, you are vegetarian. So I was vegetarian, but I came to Kazakhstan and I started eating everything.
I remember a case when I've been to one of the Indian restaurants with when you pay some, I don't remember, about 200 rupees, and after that you can taste everything what do you want. And
Yeah.
I just taken one by one because I wanted to test it. And at the end one person said, I understand that you're a tourist and you want to test it, but after that you don't feel yourself very good because you wanted to mix a very dangerous food.
Yeah, food is also very affordable. It's not really cheap. It's not really expensive. It's like really affordable, like cheap. And then we have a lot of food. So every state has its own food, and also it depends on the family history. Where do you come from? Like my family history. Oh, I get a. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a vegetarian. That's nice. I was a vegetarian before Kazakhstan. Yeah. I mean, okay, when I came first to Kazakhstan, the interesting thing was like they eat horse. My family was like crazy. They're like, they eat horse? I was like, even I eat it now. It's okay. Then we have a lot of religions. It's not just Hinduism. We have a really high number of Muslim population in India. So if it's Ramadan, we have a public holiday. Even we celebrate it, we get a lot of food. We have Christians, Jews, Buddhist, Zoroastrians, different religions actually. We have Zoroastrian clubs also here in the and yeah, atheist and this one. I'm sorry, Punjabi. No, yeah, Sikhism. So in Punjab, you have Sikhism. You know the guys with the turban? It's Sikhism. And then another interesting stereotype I heard was, I don't know, maybe big eyes and everything. Yeah, they have this common belief that everybody from India have like big eyes, they're brown, but we have like Eastern people who look similar to Asian, like the Chinese, or like you can say a lot of people look like Mongols or Kazakhs or Tibetan. Then we have the Aryan, like in the northern, they look more fair, Kashmir and everything. We look more brown. Yeah, I look brown. I don't know everyone. Yeah, I look really brown. So yeah. Anything else? Meat, Hinduism, we don't eat beef because we consider it as God. Like they believe that in the cow there are gods at different place. Like in Islam, you have pork. And there is also something called Jainism. So in Jainism, they have this interesting belief. They don't eat anything which grows inside the inside the mud. You know, like potatoes, onions, carrots. So which grow inside, they don't eat them. Like garlic, ginger, they grow only the things which grow out. Eat only the things which grow out. It's real interesting. They don't even eat potatoes. And
That's really interesting, but why? Because
they believe that when you, I'm not sure. I heard a friend telling me, so he told me like when you remove it, you know, the organisms near it, they lose their life or something like that. So it's like,
that's really interesting information for me.
yeah, not disturbing the earth, something like that.
I see.
Yeah. And there is also interesting thing about Jains is like they're one of the people who donate high, I think Buddhists or Jains, Buddhists, I guess, they donate highest number of their eyes. Like Sri Lanka, they have a law, it's the highest donor of eyes in the world. Because they believe in their, like, they should be again used again for someone. Because in Islam, people believe that you should be put inside as you are. So the donation is less. And yeah, it's a different topics. Yeah. Anything else? I mean, I think I'm speaking a different topics. You can ask me. Yeah.
Do you eat spicy food every time?
If you compare to Kazakhs, yes. If you compare to Indians, I eat less spicy. But if you compare to like Central Asians, I eat more spicy. But I think, I don't know how many guys you tried it. There are restaurants in Almaty. I mean, Alia tried it for sure. I know that. So I remember, Alias, you like chicken tikka masala. Yeah.
Yes, my favorite.
So yeah, I eat medium spicy, not so much.
Because
What do you eat?
we ate about, I mean, very spicy food for breakfast. We were shocked actually for a breakfast every day. You know, we just just eat it every day, and it was spicy breakfast. And say,
I think,
okay, do you want a more spicy? They asked us. We said no, thanks.
I think it depends on what you're eating. There is something called idli. It's not at all spicy. It's just plain. It's nothing spicy. So yeah, it depends. Yeah, we have spicy things for morning, evening, afternoon, blah blah blah. Every day, every time. Yeah, we have a lot of snacks. Snacks. Yeah, we eat a lot of rice. I think it is similar to Korea and also I guess Japan, right? You guys have rice consumption. I'm not sure. Yeah. And my family is vegetarian, so they won't eat any meat. So like, my mom didn't know for 1 year that I ate meat. It's sad, but it's okay. Yeah. Anything else? I mean, you can ask anything.
And yoga
Yeah, we all don't do yoga.
all the time.
Oh God, we never do yoga. It's crazy. I mean,
You
I don't do yoga.
You made the whole world do it and you don't do it yourselves?
I don't even. I mean, everybody thinks every Indian knows yoga, but I think we know basics. Like my mom knows. I don't know. We just know, the breathing exercises, and there is, I don't know, very basic. I don't know good yoga. I just don't know yoga actually.
Do you know this? Oops, you cannot see it.
Oh, Dabur Chavan brush.
Yeah. Come on.
Once a guy in Kazakhstan airport asked me what is this because I had like 5 bottles in my bag because a lot of my friends asked me to bring. He thought I was smuggling something. I was like, no, it's something healthy. He was like, what is it? I was like, I don't know, it's healthy.
Guys, this is what I had when I was a little kid when we lived in India. This is for immune system. It's basically jam made out of 52 berries and different Himalayan stuff. I really highly recommend it. And Mahoko, you definitely can find it in New York. Just try it. There's like a small package, and you cannot have it for too long. Sorry that I'm like, but this is what's, the coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I have Chavan.
Mahoko, you live in New York.
Yeah.
You'll find in New York, and there is a place called Dallas near New Jersey. You find a lot of Indians there.
But make sure it's Dabur because that's the best one.
Okay, Dabur.
Yeah, I have it. I forgot about it, but my mom used to give it to me. And she's like Pragna, she's a doctor. And when she read the description and she talked to other fellow doctors around when they worked in India, they recommended it and she saw the effect. The times when she would give us, you only eat it for 2 months and then you don't eat it for a year, just every day a spoonful. And then we didn't get sick that year. And then we came back to Kazakhstan, we started getting sick again, like throat, everything, all types of stuff. And she forgot about Chyawanprash and we found it and then we stopped getting sick again. So as kids, we remembered and then again we forget. And then coronavirus. And I'm like, Mom, should I get some Chyawanprash?
It really helps with your immune system. Love it.
And when I started the coughing, like,
when I was a child.
You had it as a child?
No, I hated it as a child, and I still hate it.
But now I love it. It's like kumis. You hate it as a child, but then as you grow up, it's healthy and it's delicious.
I know.
So how is the taste?
It's like very, very heavy jam. You know when you have a jam that has a lot of berries and sugar? So it's just it's a very specific taste, but it's very, to me, it's delicious. So I'm not going to insist.
I'm so curious. Okay, I'll find it in New York City.
Yeah. But you can try it also when your throat starts getting cold, you know, like you start, like just 1 teaspoonful and it's gone, like just the beginning of the, so very strong, because they consider Himalayan herbs very, very strong. And that is why in medicine, especially pharmaceuticals, Indian drugs are always a step stronger. So it might be.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of good Ayurvedic stuff, and also, like for example, you have Dr. Reddy's, which is like a big company in Kazakhstan, and it would be easy actually to find it in New York because there are a lot of Indians in New York and New Jersey. I mean, I have like some 5 relatives in New York. They're everywhere in US.
I got like Chyavanprash in New York once, so definitely there. And the traditional medicine, Ayurveda, but also my mom was always Pragna. She was always like, oh my God, the antibiotics you get in India, like this, they work like within 30 seconds.
They're fast, yeah.
Everywhere else, it's like you have to take a course or whatever. But anyway, so it's very powerful, strong drugs. If something is made in India, even by strong, big pharmaceuticals, make sure you buy it. It's a sign of quality.
I know. I mean, it was visible. Like when I was in Kazakhstan, there was this one tablet which I use. It was of Dr. Reddy's. I remember it is like 50 tenge in India for 10 tablets. 50 tenge. That is like 10 rupees. That's like 1/6 of a dollar. So, and it was 1,500 in Kazakhstan. I was like, wow, that's like 100 times more. It's the same company. So it is because you guys bring it from India, etc. But it was like so expensive. I mean, medicines are expensive in Kazakhstan. A lot. So every time I used to bring like these many medicines. So every time in airport, they used to be like, why so many drugs in your bag? I'm like, no, they're basics. You also have oils, like the parachute oil. You find it in some store in Arbat now.
Yeah, lots of places.
It's 100 tenge in India, and they sell it for some 2,000 tenge in Kazakhstan. I'm like, I used to be to my friends, I'm like, ask me, I'm gonna bring it. Don't buy this, it's so expensive here.
Yeah, and actually in India, it's a law to put the price like printed. So it says here, maximum retail price, MRP, 180 rupees for this one, which is...
It's interesting, right? In Kazakhstan, you just change the numbers.
Yeah, I bought it for 10 times over that, I think, at least.
Oh, yeah, we have... Good. I never realized that because when my parents came to Kazakhstan, they saw it. They were like, why there are no prices on here? I was like, it's just like that. Just buy them. They were like, that's crazy. I mean, you guys change the value in different shops. I was like, it's taxes. You don't know. But I don't know the reason, but it was crazy. And also water, sometimes beer is more cheaper than water in Kazakhstan. Sometimes vodka is cheaper than water, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, guys, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. For now, we need to make a thank you video and thank you photo. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I was actually gardening, so I look crazy. Actually. Yeah.
Please, I need to put the background in front of the camera, guys. You all switch on the camera if you can. We're starting making photos.
Was Dauren even here?
Yeah,
we were not hearing him this time.
He's listening. Okay.
Unusual.
He wanted to be here with
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
You are gonna say Dhanyavad? Yes?
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad, right?
Hirim, would you be able to print? Oh, okay.
Dhanyavad. Okay. Aitwar, are you ready to make a video for us?
Sure, sure.
Or
Yeah. Okay. Today we had Hindi with Pragna, and we want to say to her,
Dhanyavad.
Oh, you're
thank you
welcome.
very much. We really enjoyed it. We knew so much. We knew all the basics that's needed and all interesting culture and traditions. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank
Oh yeah,
you.
Alia, we could take a picture. Yeah, I could also do that on my phone.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
Just a second. Oh yeah. Or maybe I'll do that first. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Pragna, it was so good to have you. I really regret that the hours fly by so fast, because I know that you're a resource of many things that, I lived in India for 3 years, but I learned from Pragna just within 1 hour we had the lesson, so many things about history and medicine and culture, and it's amazing. All the best. We wish you good luck also with your exams results. Congratulations on finishing them, and we look forward to your visits to Almaty, and also next time that you are free to do Hindi again, if you're available and you still like us enough.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I mean, I feel like I'm talking to, it feels good talking to somebody back in Kazakhstan, because it's like my second home. It feels really good. Yeah, hopefully I become a good doctor and then earn money and then have money so that I can just come to Kazakhstan anytime I want. Like, anytime I want. Maybe a coffee shop in Almaty is like my retirement plan. That would be nice. Yeah.
Amazing.
Great. Thank you so much.
In the Shambulak. I would love it.
You. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I'll do that.